Welcome to MWR Life on Air. I'm your host, Tara Goodson. In this week's show, we'll visit with Catherine Walker about upcoming events in April, including the Mother-Daughter Fashion Show, and later, Alex Crone will be here from the Family Resource Center to talk about Spouse Week. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Cole Park Commons will host an Easter brunch on Sunday, March 31st from 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. A full array of delicious choices will be served, so bring your appetite. Dishes include made-to-order omelets, waffles, chicken with orange sauce, hash brown casserole, bread pudding, and so much more. Indulge at our carving station, chocolate fountain, and sample our delectable desserts. The Easter Bunny will also hop by to visit his fans. Children 5 and under eat free. The cost for children ages 6 to 10 is $10.95, and for adults and kids over 10 years of age, the price is $20.95. Relax and celebrate the holiday with your family and let us do the cooking and the cleanup. Everyone is welcome, so if you don't have an ID to access Fort Campbell, just visit the Visitor Center at Gate 4 with your driver's license, proof of registration, and car insurance. For more information, contact Cole Park Commons at 270-798-4610, extension 119. We look forward to seeing you there. Fort Campbell MWR, serving soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians.
Welcome back. April's events are quickly approaching, and Catherine Walker is here to tell us more. Welcome to the show, Catherine.
Thank you for having me.
So you have great events planned in April, and I mentioned earlier the father-daughter dance, but there are 3 other activities to go along with that as well, correct?
Correct. We took the whole month of April, which is Month of the Military Child, and we created 4 events to try to cover every military child that's out there and every relationship that's possible out there with our kids.
Well, it's so fun, and we had such good feedback last year with the father-daughter dance that you decided to expand on it this year, correct?
Correct. And let me just go through the events as a chronological order. The first Saturday in April 6th, is our Mother-Daughter Fashion Show.
How exciting.
It is so exciting. Our special events coordinator, Mary Negron, has done a great job taking from her background, and she's bringing a little bit of New York Fashion Week and Nashville Fashion Week right here to Fort Campbell. We have some top-of-the-line designers coming, the International Academy of Technology and Design coming, and it is going to be a fashion show like I don't think Fort Campbell has seen yet.
I am very interested in this, and I know my daughters are both very interested in it. Of course, we love fashion. That is the part of the girly stuff that we like. But when you came up with this a couple of months ago, when you guys started talking about this, I was really excited to hear it. So,
and it starts at 6 with a red carpet, so you get the feel of walking down a red carpet to go into the event. We have some atmosphere entertainment before the show starts at 7. 7 o'clock, there's about 4 designers showing. I think there's 120 outfits being shown. So it's a true fashion show with entertainment intermixed in between the designers. So I think the mother-daughters that come out are going to have a fantastic time.
And what's the recommended age for this?
The recommended age is 5 and over, basically due to the attention span of the children and coming out and having that bonding moment with your mother.
And I think, that like you said, the doors open at 6, you walk the red carpet, the event starts at 7, and this is going to go for a couple of hours. So the attention spans, plus later in the evening, your little ones will get tired.
Correct. And it's important to note that with this event, and as well with our other events, that this is, make sure you eat a good healthy dinner beforehand, because this is a fashion show. It is not a dinner, it's not a banquet, it's actually a show.
All right, well that's good to know. So what's the next event after the fashion show?
Well, the next event that we have is Friday, April 12th, is our mother-son dance. A lot of mothers last year asked if we could do one, so we put one together this year. It is Friday, April 12th.
All right, and the same thing goes. It's recommended 5 and above, eat dinner first, and there's going to be other activities along with the dance, correct?
That is correct. One of the great things that we've incorporated, kept from last year's father-daughter dance, that we also have with the mother-son dance, is we're going to have a photo that you can keepsake photo that night. Now, last year, everybody lined up straight for the photo. That's going to be up all night long. So when you come, if there's a line, go dance and you can come back, because the photographer's not going anywhere. They're going to be there all night long.
That's good to know, because a lot of people do think that they have to get their photos because they're only there for the first hour or so. Right. But you guys will have him there all evening, correct?
Correct. Mm-hmm. And lots of fun things. We have a great DJ locked in. There'll be a candy station for the kids. So make sure they eat a really good, healthy dinner beforehand. because we're going to sugar them up before they go home.
Well, they do need that energy for dancing, so.
Absolutely. And one thing to note is wear comfortable shoes because it is a dance. It's not a banquet. It's not a meal. So there's not a lot of sitting areas because we do want the mothers and sons to get up and dance and socialize just as if you were going to a club.
I think this is such a great way to build that bonding experience, like you said, with the mother-son. So I look forward to it, hearing how this turns out. You have another dance plan, correct?
The next dance is the father-daughter dance. It is on Saturday, April 13th. Again, at 7 to 10, recommended ages 5 and over because of the time frame and the activities that are there. Again, not a lot of seating. It's not a dinner. It's not a banquet. Get your ticket, come in, have a great time. There's lots of activities to do within the room, along with a photo booth and a photographer.
All right, sounds fun. Now, what about dress guidelines for both dances? We've had some questions about that on Facebook.
Well, of course, we'd like it to be semi-formal. Come out. Easter best would be great. I know everybody's getting their Easter attire together, so another great opportunity to wear the Easter dress that you have. Some of the soldiers in the past have worn their class blues, Class A's. Sorry.
Or their dress blues.
It could be as formal as you would like it to be, and we just do ask that respectful of the event is, no shorts, t-shirts, stuff like that.
Right. So you do want to be dressed nicely. Like you said, Easter best would be a good idea. Uniforms welcome if the soldier is comfortable wearing it. And then
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see how these kids turn out in their fancy attire.
It is one of my favorite events.
Dads.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. One of my best memories growing up was doing a father-daughter dance with my dad. So it's something I cherish. All right, so that's not the last event of the month, though, is it?
No, we have one more event for Month of the Military Child, and that is our father-son bowling party. This one's a little bit different because it is capacity-driven. All of our events are capacity-driven, but this one is a little bit more so. The father-son bowling is scheduled for April 27th. The event goes the entire time, but for the bowling portion, the fathers and sons will need to select a time frame between 3 and 5 and 5 and 7.
Okay. So they have 2 full hours to bowl. They just have to pick their time slot.
Correct. We hope that everyone understands to maximize the bowling lanes. We will be putting different families together. A father-son's not going to get an entire lane to themselves. Correct. They'll be partnered up with other fathers and sons.
Well, it sounds like a great way to make me maybe meet some new friends if you don't know. But if you have a large group coming together, then you guys can accommodate that, correct?
Absolutely.
So that sounds like a great time. And this is the end of the month. So we have the first 3 events towards the beginning of the month.
Correct.
And then the father-son bowling towards the end of the month.
Correct. And one of the things to note is all of these events do cost $5 per ticket, so it's $5 per individual, and the tickets for each event actually go on sale the Monday before the event.
Okay. So if you were interested in purchasing the father-son bowling, you would wait to the end of the month to purchase that and not get it all at the beginning of the month.
Correct.
Okay, that's good to note. Where can they buy the tickets?
They can purchase the ticket starting the Monday prior to the event that they would like to go to at the Zone, which is at 3910 Indiana Avenue. At the receptionist desk there will be set up from, I believe, 11 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. Okay. We do ask, whenever possible, not to bring children because the Zone is 18 and over, but we will make exceptions for the lobby area only if you're purchasing tickets.
So if you come in, if you're, say, running errands, you have the kids with you, you can pop in, get the tickets, and then go on.
Correct.
We want to stress that the Zone is an 18-plus venue, and so you wouldn't be able to go and participate in the other activities that are in there.
Correct. While we do have a great snack bar, it is open for our soldiers 18 and over.
It is. And we don't want to, we've set those guidelines and we don't want to cross that. Correct. So it's good to note. It just sounds like your staff and you have put together such great events for the entire month of the military child in April that we look forward to seeing it.
I think it's going to be phenomenal, and I look forward to getting the comments back either via ICE comment cards or our website so that we can improve our events either month to month or year to year.
And that's great. Feedback is so important, whether there's something that you'd like to see changed, but especially the compliments. It's easy to file a complaint, but people don't tend to think about the compliments, and those are just as valuable to us.
They're invaluable because if we're doing something right and you like it, we need to know so that we continue doing it and don't change it on you.
That's true. That's very true. Was there anything else that you'd like to fill us in with, Catherine?
There's one more event that is family friendly and for the sports enthusiasts coming up on April 27th as well in the morning is the next Eagle Commanders Fitness Tour event called Urban Orienteering. It is going to be a fantastic event. It puts a whole new twist on running, and it is family oriented. There's a family entry that you can do, or you can come individually.
So this is the April's Eagle Challenge Fitness Tour, and we are going to have a representative from 2nd Brigade to give us a little more details later, but it's nice to do this little teaser. So it's kind of, for people that don't know much about it, it's kind of like the Amazing Race, right?
It's a lot like the Amazing Race without the obstacles. The entire footprint of Fort Campbell has points, different spots on it, and you have 2 hours to run through Fort Campbell and collect as many points as you can and be back at the start point, which would be at the Division Parade Field.
So it's kind of, not only are you going to have to be a little bit athletic, but you're going to have to plan this out. So you have to think mentally and physically, you have to be able to complete this event.
Correct. There's a little strategy involved.
There is some strategy involved. I'm really excited about this event. I think that the first 2 events that we've had so far have been very successful. Looking forward to this event in April.
Oh, absolutely. The upcoming events are all fantastic events.
It is. They are. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming and talking to us about the 4 great events you have for Month of the Military Child, and to give us a little teaser about the next Eagle Challenge Fitness Tour. Thank you very much, Catherine.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with Alex Crone to talk about Spouse Week.
Craving a big lunch for a small price? Then come to the Doghouse, Fort Campbell MWR's only restaurant on Campbell Army Airfield. For less than $5, try our famous footlong hot dogs, such as the New York Dog, Coney Dog, Carolina Dog, Chicago Dog, and our signature one-of-a-kind Macho Dog, topped with chili, cheese, tomatoes, peppers, onions, jalapenos, and coleslaw. Check out our sandwiches, fried specialties, and other delicious items. The Doghouse, your fast and tasty lunch stop. Fort Campbell MWR, serving soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians.